Hello, Econ class. This is Mrs. Politsky, and I have notes for Chapter 6, Section 1, getting into talking about prices as signals. So as we go along, make sure you have your packet and fill in the information that you need. So take a look at number 1. What are 4 reasons that prices in a market economy perform the allocation function so well? Well, prices are neutral. They favor neither consumer or producer. Prices in a market economy are also flexible. They have the ability to absorb shocks. So if the market will go up or go down, or if we'd have a certain crisis, the market has an ability to kind of bounce around to meet the needs. Letter C, most people have known about prices their entire lives. We're very familiar with the whole concept of looking for prices when we go out and do our shopping. And finally, prices have no cost administration, meaning that it's all a matter of what we want to do within the market itself. We don't have to pay someone else to come up with these numbers, so to speak. Take a look at number 2. What is rationing and when is it most likely to be used? So rationing is a system under which the government agencies decides everyone's fair share and under which everyone receives a ration coupon for a certain amount of a product. In the United States, this has been used widely during war times. And so if you go back to the Second World War, individuals who wanted to buy fuel, or if you wanted to buy certain food products like meat or flour or eggs, you had to have a ration coupon. And if you didn't have enough coupons, you weren't allowed to buy those goods. And as a result, it kept prices fair, but it also um, meant that people were going to be using those resources with a lot of care. They didn't want to waste anything. Number 3, describe the problems that rationing can lead to. Almost everyone feels like his or her share might be too small, meaning that they feel like they deserve a little bit more. When we talk about the Second World War, gasoline was rationed, and depending upon your occupation, it would probably depend on how much fuel you would have available. Some individuals only got a few gallons a week, and if you remember years ago, fuel economy in vehicles wasn't very good, and so that wouldn't last very long. You wouldn't be able to drive very far. Whereas certain occupations, you might be required to do a little more traveling and you would have more ration coupons to go out and buy more fuel. Some people might not think that was fair. Letter B, rationing has administration cost, meaning that someone's going to have to supervise this. There's no way to ensure that the coupons are going to be used only for those intended, meaning that somebody might be a little corrupt and might take advantage of those coupons and handing them out to maybe those people who might be their friends, so to speak. So there is that little danger. And then finally, letter C, rationing could cause a negative impact on the incentives to produce. So if a certain good is always going to be rationed, why should the producer go out and produce more if they're not going to be given, a fair price for that? So, for example, farmers during the Second World War, there wasn't a big incentive to expand, like, let's say, a cattle herd, because of the fact that meat prices were kept at a certain level. Even if you produced more, it wouldn't necessarily mean that the farmer would get more money. So, if the workers are paid in a set number of coupons, what's the incentive to work hard? And that can lead to trouble down the line. Number 4, what's a rebate and how can it be used? Okay, rebates are partial refunds of the original price of a product. If you ever go into a Menards, they definitely use a lot of rebates, kind of hoping that maybe you'll go and grab those coupons along with your receipt for the product and talk to the producer to get a little bit of money back. When a product isn't selling as well as producers expect, incentives can be used, and a rebate might be used by a producer as an incentive to get the buyers to get out there and purchase that product. Sometimes you could issue a coupon instead, but a rebate, usually you have to make that purchase first before you're going to be rewarded for that. Okay. One of the things I would like you to take a look at, we have a supply and demand curve and a supply and demand schedule, if you can see this below. And where a supply curve and a demand curve come together is what we would call the equilibrium price. This is basically where consumers and sellers can kind of come together on a price of a product. And this is important. That's usually the price that a lot of stores would like to set their product for sale at. Occasionally that price might go down or go up depending upon whether or not the item is scarce or if there's been a surplus of certain things. But this is the magical number, that a lot of businesses use. It is possible that that equilibrium price might vary from market to market. So, for example, we might have a Walmart that might price laundry detergent for a certain price in Norfolk, but that price might be different in Omaha or Lincoln or Grand Island, or maybe even in Columbus. We're finished. So I hope you got everything written down. Thank you very much.